Hi, welcome to Two Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. This is Josh. And my co-host, Pixie.
Hi.
And, we hope you enjoyed last week. We hope you came back. Or if this is your first week, look up last week's episode. Or not, whatever. So here's our news stories, which may or may not be new.
Okay, I'm all Donnie this time.
Alright, we got this is the headline. 3D printed guns will soon be legal.
I thought you probably already were in America.
Well, I guess then, let's see. The U.S. government has settled with a group suing for the right to distribute plans online.
Oh.
The U.S. government has recently settled a case, and it's a win for gun rights advocates who want Americans to be able to print plastic firearms in their own homes. As a result of the decision, plans that have the name of Cody Wilson. He's created and posted online for anyone with a 3D printer to use, and will be legal for Americans to download starting next month.
All you need is like a little tiny metal bit, and you can like fire real bullets from a plastic gun.
I guess. I haven't seen the plans. I mean, I would think you would. How would you print maybe they're plastic bullets.
No, but you can actually fire real bullets from a 3D printed plastic gun if you make one tiny bit of it metal, apparently. You can't Google it though, because I haven't got my laptop on in case it goes on fire.
Yeah, fire wouldn't be good.
Yeah.
It'd be an interesting show, though.
I just sit here like, let's have some fire.
I can't imagine you could use a 3D printed gun very many times.
Google it. See if I'm right. See what part has to be metal.
Alright, let's Google it. 3D printed gun. Metal part. Yeah, you can also get them through a metal detector, probably. Like, that's not good.
Yeah. Because it's plastic.
Oh, that's a big long story. Let's see. It's a 3D printed metal gun. That's weird.
Fuck, how's that happen?
I just think it's not a good idea for people to just print their own guns.
I was sure it was already happening. I mean, I don't think I dreamt knowing that you could put a metal bit in and fire a real bullet. But maybe I did. Who knows?
Yeah. Next up, did you ever watch The Brady Bunch?
No.
Oh, well, that house is for sale.
Oh, how much for?
$1.9 million.
Oh.
That's so many pounds that is.
Probably not much of a difference.
Pounds used to be worth like
more, but
yeah.
Didn't it? It dropped, didn't it, when we said we were going to come out of the European Union?
Yeah, you Brexit. It's 1.45 million pounds sterling.
The same Brexit probably won't even happen now.
I thought it had to happen.
No, it doesn't have to, but I think it should, because I voted Remain, right? I voted Remain. But yeah, I feel like if we don't come out of it, it undermines
people's vote.
Yeah. And like the day after, there was people on TV like, oh, I voted to come out in protest. I don't actually want to come out.
Like, that's not how it works.
Yeah, you don't vote for something as a protest. You protest as a protest.
Yeah.
So I feel like a lot of idiots voted, and now they're the ones giving off. And I just want to be like, do you know what? If you're admitting you voted for something in protest, I think we should take away your right to vote because you obviously don't know how to use it.
Maybe they learned their lesson, though.
No.
It'll be just as dumb next time.
Yeah.
This house is almost $2 million and it's only 2-bedroom, 3-bathroom. And it features perfectly preserved 1970s decor. So if you want 1970s house, there you go.
I can't think of anything that would cope with my new sensitivity to overwhelming patterns.
It is a 12,500 square foot home. It's not a small home. But yeah, it'd be weird because you know everybody just like drive by your house and start taking pictures.
You know, I'd get in there and just completely get rid of all the 70s.
What's the Brady Bunch house?
Should we just set it on fire then?
You don't like the Brady Bunch?
I don't like the sound of it. I've never seen it.
So you just want to burn down the house for a show you haven't seen? Seems a little over the top.
Fire is the solution to every problem.
So you could burn it down for free. You don't have to buy the house to burn it down. You just...
Yeah, but then you'd probably get into more trouble because you're burning down something that's not yours.
I think you get in trouble either way. You put the fire department's life at risk for the people in Studio City, California.
They don't have to come.
Yeah, but then the fire could spread to the neighbors.
Is it not a detached house?
Yeah, that can still spread, especially in California, because they're usually pretty dry there.
Yeah. Did you like the fires there?
Do I like the fires there?
No, I said, did you like their fires there?
I didn't like them or like them.
They just stay in the homes even though they get told to evacuate.
Some do. I guess some evacuate. But they have a lot of fires.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't spend too many. Well, that's a fairly big home, but yeah. I don't want anybody driving past my house every day. Taking pictures. Alright. The headline. She got her finger up his nose. That's all cops needed.
I'm taking someone put the finger up a police person's nose.
You know, a woman helped police track down a sexual assault suspect by literally getting in his face. Q13 Fox reports. Prosecutors in Washington State have charged Jose Tom Coronado, 35, as he sits in a Georgia prison, all because the unidentified assault survivor stuck her finger up his nose. My main mission was to stay up on my feet, she says of the 2014 assault in Seattle. All I could do is go for his face, so I was just punching and scratching, and at some point my hand got up his nose, and I was twisting. I was in full defense mode. And they got a DNA sample from her getting her finger up his nose.
Oh, I'm sure that is a less disgusting way to get DNA than sticking your finger up someone's nose.
Yeah.
Oh.
Poor lady. His excuse, he says, I think I was drunk and I ran into the female and I tried to touch her and she grabbed me. I don't know how it happened. She could have scratched me or whatever, and that's how my DNA was found on her. But if they had my DNA, I would declare myself guilty and face my case.
What a wanker.
Yeah. Like, just because you're drunk doesn't mean you should be grabbing ladies.
Yeah, exactly. Like, at what point do you like, I'm drunk, but that means I can touch whoever I want.
That's right. You have to have more than 4 beers. You just grip whoever.
I feel like it'd be a bit easier to fight off if he was drunk, though.
Well, maybe it's drunk strength. He doesn't know his strength.
Oh my god. That's hilarious.
Here's a podcast story. A hit podcast sued for revealing man's intimate details.
What podcast?
S-Town? Which I've never heard of.
Oh, I think I've listened to that, you know.
See, millions of people know all about John B. McLemore, and that may be a problem. In fact, his estate is suing S-Town, one of the most popular podcasts ever. Excuse me.
Is that the one where the guy, like, killed himself by drinking cyanide?
Maybe, I mean, it says he's dead. Let's see. They say that podcast revealed highly personal details of his sexuality, friendships, and mental health issues without his consent after he died. Well, he can't have his consent because he's dead.
Yeah, but he was really, like, pushing, like, he did really like the idea of giving out all this information and that. But, like, he'd gone crazy through what's the substance that you use in, like, things jewelry making? You get, like, Mad Hatter's disease or whatever it is.
On the processing fluid, I guess.
Like, where you go like bipolar, you have too much.
Yeah, let's see. I'll look up on Wikipedia, because that's how lazy I am. Antiquarian neurologist, send email to staff of the show. Let's see. He killed himself by drinking potassium cyanide while the podcast was still in production.
Yeah. He phoned someone as well when he did it. How horrible.
Yeah. So his estate suing them. Which, I don't know. If he was going along with it until he died, I would think it'd be alright.
Yeah, so would I.
Alright, next story. Oh.
So go on.
Okay. This is in New Hampshire. A wheelchair-bound woman hurt after finding bear in her kitchen.
Oh my god! I'm so jealous that I want to find a bear in my kitchen.
You want to be wheelchair-bound and attacked by a bear?
No, I don't want to be attacked by it, but I'd like to find a bear in my kitchen.
Well, you can move to New Hampshire.
Yeah. I reckon. Give me half an hour, and I will have that bear giving me cuddles.
Let's see what happened in the story. She was 71 years old. She received a start and a nasty whack Tuesday when she found a black bear trapped in her kitchen in Groton, New Hampshire. Mm-hmm.
How does a bear get into your house and then get trapped there? Like, I feel like if a bear gets in, it's got a way out. How did it get in without her noticing and not be able to get out? Like, I feel like the bear must have been locked in there at some point.
Well, she was in the kitchen at the time, I guess. Let's see. April Rogers, who is bound to a wheelchair, suffered cuts to her head and neck when she accidentally cornered the bear. How did she accidentally corner it? She was able to call for help and is expected to survive. Authorities believe the bear entered the kitchen through a screen door that shut behind it. It eventually escaped by smashing through a window. Officials say the bear will be put down if found. The rain has complicated the search.
No, that cannot happen. No. I'll adopt it. I will adopt that bear and stop it from harming anybody else. If that bear is found, I would like it sent to me, please. Just DM me on, social media, and I'll arrange for the bear to become I'll become a legal guardian of the bear.
Can you afford to feed the bear? Bears eat a lot of food.
Bears like fish, don't they?
Yeah, they like fish.
I'm just gonna walk the bear down to a river, and he can just eat fish.
Do you go put on a leash?
No, I'll learn him to be good.
What if he attacks somebody? That's on you.
He won't. I'll learn him to be good.
Alright, so if authorities in New Hampshire capture this bear, they need to send it to northern England. Pixie will take care of it.
Yes, I would like to become legal guardian of this bear.
You could probably sell tickets. People put the bear. You make money.
I don't want to make money off the bear. I just want to keep it safe.
Yeah, but I'm saying the money you could use to feed the bear.
I can just take the bear to a river.
If it probably has to go to the vet also.
Yeah, I can take it to. We have sorted beaches here. We're on the coast.
I mean, like a veterinarian, like an animal doctor. They'll make you at some point.
I'm sure. What is this the same as taking any animal to the vet?
I don't know if there's bear
How
experts, though.
Much cost on a bear for healthcare?
Oh, yeah, I have no idea how to take care of a bear. Alright, another story. Driver who dodged 1,645 tolls learns her fate. This is a woman who dodged tolls on the Pennsylvania Turnpike 1,645 times over a 5-year period, and she'll end up paying more than $12,500 for those trips. Lori Urick, 45, of Mount Joy, Pennsylvania, pleaded guilty, and her plea deal allows her to pay a lot less than she was originally said to, $92,000, thanks to the Turnpike policy of charging toll dodgers the amount they would have owed had they traveled the highway's entire length. Her trips occurred between Harrisburg East and Mechanicsburg interchanges. Instead, she'll pay $10,149.10 in restitution and a $2,500 fine. She is also sentenced to 200 hours of community service and 2 years of probation.
What's turnpike?
Well, it's like an interstate, like a highway.
Like a motorway?
I guess so. Is it like a multi-lane road?
Is it where you can go fast and there's no light?
Yeah, there's usually a speed limit here, but...
Mm-mm.
It's usually roads that don't go through, like, communities. They're just roads.
Roads built to get you somewhere fast?
Yes.
Like a motorway then, yeah.
We call them highways or interstates. Because I guess they connect the states. That's a lot. How'd she get away with it 1,645 times?
I don't know, because I don't know how it works over there.
Well, there's a toll you're supposed to stop and pay at the toll booth, and then go on through. Oh, she went to the Easy Pass lane. That's why. So she's not an Easy Pass holder. Easy Pass is like a kind of like a digital thing, so you don't have to stop and pay the toll with money. So I guess she just flew on through there 1,600 times. Took him long enough to catch her.
How many
this is over,
was it? You were doing it?
1,645 times over 5 years.
That is a lot.
Yeah. I bet she's like going through like, oh, I've done this 1,200 times. They're never gonna catch me. Yeah, they caught her.
Yeah, how did you know that sounded time he went through, he didn't catch her after like ages.
Looks like they have cameras up these holes, I think. So.
You have to watch 5 years worth of videos to see a go through that many times.
I don't think it's like video. I think it just snaps a picture for their license plate. Let me just look at the pictures. Maybe a pain to go through all that stuff just to charge some idiots trying to get out of it. Just pay your toll. Next up, a man gets fouled during pickup game, calls 911.
What?
A pickup basketball game, which is just like a casual basketball game. It's a pickup game that went seriously awry, I guess. It's early. Awry. Fox 5 reports that during a casual Monday night game of basketball at an LA Fitness in Sterling, Virginia, a player was blocked by someone on the opposite team and fell to the floor. Then things fell apart. Today, for the first time in my life, I experienced someone call the police because they got fouled hard in a basketball game. There's a tweet accompanying a photo of the two players involved and the responding sheriff's deputies. The man who went tumbling during the game reportedly stormed out into the front desk where a worker placed a call to the Loudoun County Sheriff's Office. ABC News reports the incident. Report referenced an assault, but the situation didn't escalate to charges. The men were reportedly warned, however, that they needed to keep the game civil or they'd be tossed out of the gym for the day.
I have heard of worse reasons. Have you heard that phone call to... Oh no, it's completely gone. I hate it when you do that.
Oh, yeah. The men
and say that phone call to the police where something happens, or...
I've heard of people calling because they got the fast food drive-through.
Yeah,
they got their food wrong.
Apparently, that's what I was gonna say. Have you heard about all them people calling the police because KFC had no chicken? And that was like, you mightn't have heard of it because it was somewhere in Merseyside. Like, the girls at the MMA place were talking about it. Like, apparently, there was a sign saying they had no chicken, and people were calling the police because they had no chicken. Oh, Google it now, Google it.
Alright, let's see, 911, what do they call it there? They call it 911 there?
999.
999?
Call an emergency or just the normal number.
So it's 999 there?
Yeah.
Chicken shortage. Police release audio of 999 caller saying fast food restaurants closed. I wonder if there's let me see if they'll play this. I think it will. Stop playing this. Yeah. They called over at KFC. Been closed in Manchester.
No. I mean, that's close, but that's not the one.
Oh, so I guess it's happened multiple times there then.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've called them here just because, like they made their cheeseburger wrong or something.
Have you heard that one to Asda where the man calls to complain and he's like asking them to order him a pizza because he says he bought a pizza at Asda and it's got no toppings and then the pizza's upside down.
So they made a cheese pizza upside down?
No, you just opened the box upside down.
Oh, yeah, that's just an idiot then. But these two men at the basketball game, they finished their game after calling the police. They need like a referee apparently.
Yeah.
That's what they should do in the NBA. Instead of having referees, they just, when something goes bad, they just call the police. That'd be a more interesting game. Next up, Jersey Shore tourist impaled by beach umbrella. It was just an accident, said Margaret Reynolds in a statement, but a gruesome one at that. The 67-year-old London, I would guess London, New Jersey, woman was at the beach Monday in Seaside Heights, New Jersey, when wind ripped an umbrella from the sand, and an aluminum part of it impaled her right ankle. Police saying the wind's force caused the part to go clear through it, reports the Asbury Park Press. A witness tells NJ.com that the piece in question was one of the frame ribs that the fabric covers, and that the gust of wind sent the umbrella flying. It came out of nowhere. Responders used a bolt cutter to free Reynolds, who was taken to the hospital. I thought I was going to be dealing with a little spoke on a bicycle tire, but it actually turned out to be a 3/4 of an inch by 3/4 of an inch. Assistant Fire Chief William Rambolo explained. So yeah.
That's pretty scary shit, like.
That would hurt. Have a large umbrella piece go through your foot. I guess through your ankle, rather.
Yeah.
That's just one of those freak things. Next up, mom blames 15-year-old's death on cookie packaging.
Explain.
A Florida mom blames the death of her 15-year-old daughter on what she calls confusing packaging for Reese's Chips Ahoy cookies, reports the Associated Press. In a July 12th Facebook post, that's only a couple days, it's 8 days ago. So that's fresh news for this show. Kelly Travers Stafford, wrote that her daughter, Alexi, mistakenly ate one of the cookies at a friend's house despite her peanut allergy because the top of the familiar red packaging was peeled back, hiding the Reese's label. She says Alexi felt tingling in her mouth on June 25th, and they administered 2 EpiPens. But Alexi quickly went into anaphylactic shock, stopped breathing, and died within an hour and a half of eating the cookie.
So how's the packaging to blame?
I have no idea, because you just peel it back. I think it's one of those packages that you can reseal. But that's on the party host, I would think.
Surely no. It has a thing on saying, don't eat, like, making them peanuts.
Well, it says there's a Reese's logo on the top of the package, but I guess the package was peeled back, but I don't see how that's the fault of the manufacturer.
Yeah, I mean, as long as there's a warning on there.
See, still a small added indication on the pulled back flap of a familiar red package wasn't enough to call out to her that there was a peanut product in the cookie before it was too late. Now, a lot of these cookies and candy bars are made in the same facilities that make peanut products anyway. So if you have a peanut allergy, you shouldn't be eating that stuff anyway.
Yeah.
Since her Facebook post, other parents are calling on Chips Ahoy's parent company, Mondelez, to sell foods with allergens in different colored packages. The company says it uses colors to distinguish chewy from chunky and describes its ingredients in prominent labels. We take allergens very seriously, the company says in a statement, adding that the package for chewy cookies made with Reese's peanut butter cups surely shows that it contains peanuts through words and visuals. Yeah, I don't hold the company responsible for that. That's just...
No. I think it's people just not checking.
Yeah, she just, if you have peanut allergy, you need to be, like, really paranoid about what you eat.
People with nut allergies don't take it serious enough, I think. My mum is allergic to, I think it's peanuts. I think she's allergic to a couple of types. And she constantly eats stuff with it in, and then she's like, I can't feel my lips.
Ooh,
like,
that's not good.
Are you serious? Do not eat shit with nuts in. What is your problem?
Yeah.
She's like, I can't feel my tongue. Your face is going nuts. Stop eating nuts.
So she's not like deathly allergic, she's just slightly allergic?
I think the problem with allergies is that you can react differently every time.
Yeah. Yeah, she should definitely avoid peanut stuff.
Yeah, she should just avoid anything with nuts in.
Let's see, do you remember that shooting in Las Vegas last October?
I know there was one. What happened?
There's a sniper at the hotel, picking off people at a concert. This is a follow-up story where MGM Resorts is suing more than 1,000 victims of the October 1st shooting in Las Vegas, claiming it has no liability of any kind. The company which owns the Mandalay Bay Hotel, from which Stephen Paddock opened fire, as well as targeted venue of the Route 91 Harvest Country Music Festival, argues it shouldn't be held responsible for 58 dead and more than 850 injured because it hired a security company certified by the Department of Homeland Security for protecting against and responding to acts of mass injury and destruction. Under the 2002 Safety Act, the company is granted liability protection if it uses anti-terrorism services that can help prevent and respond to mass violence. Therefore, all claims against MGM Resorts must be dismissed, the federal complaint states. Lawyers for victims do not agree. MGM is trying to beat these people to the courthouse and declare they have no rights. Texas attorney tells Las Vegas Now, arguing the case should be heard in the state court of Nevada, where MGM is based. Las Vegas attorney Robert Eglett says filing in federal court is a blatant display of judge shopping that verges on unethical. In a statement per Newsweek, however, MGM says federal court is indeed the correct place for such litigation relating to incidents of mass violence, where security services approved by the Department of Homeland Security were provided. Additionally, it provides the opportunity for a timely resolution.
I don't understand any of that.
Alright, MGM Resorts owns the Mandalay Bay. That's where those people were killed by the gunman, right?
Mm-hmm.
The hotel is saying that since they hired a security group that was certified by the Department of Homeland Security, which is kind of the United States anti-terrorism department of the government, that they're saying that since they were certified by them, that they shouldn't be responsible for the shootings. Basically, they're trying to get out of paying these people and their families for the getting shot up.
It's the hotel's fault, though, if someone did start shooting people. It's not them shooting people.
Yeah, but I think people have the argument that the hotel should have been more secure.
Well, why are we going to start putting metal detectors on?
I have no idea, but that'll be interesting to see how that case goes. Next up, she learned she wasn't in the will, allegedly killed mom. A woman from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, is accused of beating her 85-year-old mother to death after learning she wouldn't be receiving an inheritance from her. Yeah, after Luisa Ferrero died from her injuries, police charged her daughter, Gabriella, 53, with premeditated murder and aggravated battery on a person over 65. She was denied bond on Monday. She told investigators she'd become enraged after learning that her siblings would receive an inheritance and she would not, even though she's been taking care of their mother. According to an arrest report, she told her mother, "You destroyed my life, so I'm going to destroy you." She told detectives she pushed her mother to the floor on July 12th, grabbed her by the arms, and ripped her skin off.
Ah!
She said she also grabbed the woman's neck with both hands and squeezed. Then she cleaned her mother up, put her in bed, and called 911. The mother died the next day in the hospital. Before Mother died, she told detectives, "I guess I'm going to jail. I beat up my mom." She also said she didn't want her mother to die. The arrest report said that her mother endured a brain bleed, had lacerations on her arms and the back of her head, and was a coma and on life support while at the hospital. So yeah, she basically lost her temper because her siblings were getting in there, and she wasn't. I'm doubting she took very good care of her mother if,
She was cut out of the will.
Yeah.
Jesus. Maybe she cut her out of the will because she thought she was going to fucking kill her anyway.
Maybe she'd be right then.
Fucking hell.
That's the reason not to have kids right there.
Yeah.
They might beat you to death when you're 85.
She might just beat you to death at any point.
Yeah. That's ridiculous.
My God.
I can imagine, beating any, 85-year-old woman to death, nonetheless your mother.
Yeah, but there's some very odd people out there.
Sick person. So she'll probably be going to jail the rest of her life. Oh Lord, here we go. Next up, model walks the runway while breastfeeding.
Oh, Jesus, no. Listen, I guess that it's natural, but I don't want to see it.
This is a model taking part in a Sports Illustrated swimwear fashion show stole the spotlight with one of the most unusual runway walks ever. Maura Martin strutted during the Miami Swim Week while breastfeeding her 5-month-old daughter, reports People magazine. In a video clip...
Let me just ask this, right? Sorry, I know I'm putting in. If I turned up to work with my baby, started breastfeeding it, I'd probably get fired. If I just even turned up to work with my baby, I'd probably get fired. What is the difference? Why are they letting people take the babies to work and breastfeed babies at work? It's an at-home thing.
I have no idea. Let's see if they explain it. In the video clip, you can hear audience members cheering when they realize what's happening. The baby's wearing protective earmuffs. "I can't believe I'm waking up to headlines with me and my daughter in them for doing something I do every day," she wrote on Instagram later. But to be honest, the real reason I can't believe is a headline because it shouldn't be a headline. My story of being a mother and feeding her while walking is just that. She was one of the 16 models chosen to take part in the show. The editor said it was a spur-of-the-moment decision. "When I was talking with the girls backstage prior to the show, I saw that her baby was sleeping and peacefully nursing," she tells Sports Illustrated. "I asked Maura if she would want to walk and continue to nurse. She said, 'Oh my gosh, yes.'"
Why?
I don't know. You would think a fashion show would be to show the clothing, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And people are going to be distracted with the breastfeeding, I would think.
I think, listen, your baby, but don't do it at work.
Yeah.
Your baby should not be at work with you.
Well, I guess she didn't want somebody to bottle feed him at home. I mean, I'm not sure why she took it to the
Yeah, why?
to the
Why
show.
did she take it? What I mean, why did she take it to work with her? If I had a child and I took my child to work, my child would not even get in the building I work in. The security's that bad. They would notice there's 2 people trying to get in the building and wouldn't let me in.
Yeah. Some workplaces have daycares, but yeah, it's not like you're sitting in your office desk and you just got your babies in there. Let's see. Here we go. Next up, why a 2009 romance novel costs $2,812.48 on Amazon. Most articles focus on Prime Day deals, which happened a few days ago. Prime Day. The New York Times is out with a story focusing on the opposite end of the spectrum. Astronomical prices some third-party sellers are attaching to books sold on the site. It zeroes in on the romance. Author Deborah McIlvery, who in June tweeted that one retailer was selling a used copy of her novel One Snowy Night for $2,630.52 plus free shipping.
What?
With free shipping. Never mind that you can find the paperback elsewhere for 99 cents plus shipping. It's just Amazon's willingness to allow third-party vendors to sell books with zero oversight is driving us insane, the book's publisher says. Yeah, so basically just third-party people on Amazon just selling products for ridiculous prices for unknown reasons.
Third-party people on Amazon just sell shit that's not even real, so that makes sense.
Yeah, I generally don't try to buy things from third parties on there.
I do not have accounts with anyone online because it does not feel like real money.
I mean, like buying things online?
Yeah, it just doesn't feel like real money.
Yeah, because afraid to spend too much.
Listen, I only have to go out of my house for 10 minutes, and I'm like, where did all my money go?
Yeah. It's expensive really quick.
Yeah.
Here we go. CVS manager. CVS is a pharmacy here. Pharmacy chain. CVS manager calls cops over black woman's use of coupon. Story from the theme. CVS has apologized after a manager in Chicago called police over a black woman's coupon. The Chicago Sun-Times reports that Camilla Hudson was trying to use a manufacturer's coupon at checkout, and the manager on duty apparently concluded that she was trying to scam the store with a fake coupon. Hudson posted a video of the incident and says she asked the co-workers to call corporate CVS to straighten things out, but instead one of them called 911.
Oh. Did you see that video of the guy in Starbucks after the two guys got arrested for asking to use the toilet? Somebody else posted a video, because he was buying something at Starbucks and asked for the code to use the toilet.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently the nag and the code, he was black. And he stood around waiting, and this white guy came out of the toilet, and he asked the white guy, like, about using the toilet, and the guy was like, yeah, just give me the code. He was like, did you buy anything? He was like, no, just give me the code. And then he goes up with the guy to the counter, and like, why did you give him the code? He hadn't even bought anything, and like, get out the Starbucks. Google it.
So is the second incident the same place?
I don't think it was the same Starbucks, but it was at
Starbucks.
Yeah.
But yeah, she tried to use a coupon. They thought she was trying to scam them, so they called the police. I saw one. It happened. Did we talk about this last week, where somebody was wearing pools in the or wearing socks in the pool? And
No.
Yeah, somewhere down south. I think it was Tennessee. Some guy was wearing socks at like an apartment complex pool, and somebody called the police on him.
Why?
I guess because he was black. I don't know. This country's crazy.
Why can't you wear socks in the pool?
I don't know. I mean, I have a pool, but I've never worn socks on them. I don't know why you would want to, and I don't know why you couldn't.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose if you've got an infection that's catching, maybe to stop it spreading.
We probably shouldn't make the pool if you had an effect.
I don't know. I think there's weird feet infections that you can get. Remember, I got that infection just off sitting on a sweaty gym mat.
Yeah. You can get athlete's foot and all sorts of different things.
Yeah.
See, escaped jaguar goes on killing spree in U.S. zoo. Staff members that...
Good for that.
Good for the jaguar for killing things?
Yeah. For trying to, defend its right to live a free life.
But it wasn't killing people.
Oh.
The staff members at a New Orleans zoo are grieving Saturday after a jaguar escaped its confines and killed 6 animals.
Yeah, that's sad.
You're alright with it killing people. If it kills other animals.
Like elephants that crush people and then try and escape. Good for them elephants. No, I'm not happy about the jaguar now.
It was 3 years old. It got out and killed 4 alpaca, an emu, and a fox before being captured and returned to its night house about an hour later.
Oh, it went after such cute animals.
Yeah, they closed for the day.
I seen a koala bear in a jumper this week.
Well, on the street?
No, on Google.
Oh. So
it was a jumper.
That would be an odd thing. What color was the jumper?
Blue. You could probably Google it, type koala bear in cardigan, I think I typed it in.
Oh, there. Cardigan?
Yeah. Go on images.
Yeah, but they're cardigans with koala bears on them.
Maybe I typed in jumper. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Let's see one more thing. No, same thing. Maybe you dream. Maybe you dream that too.
No, I'm sure I've still got a picture of it somewhere. I can put it on Twitter if you want.
All right, yeah, put it on Twitter.
Yeah, I'll put it on the Twitter.
We have 5 more stories.
Okay.
Let's see, the Speaker of the House. I think he's still Speaker of the House. What's this guy's gig now? I can't keep up with things.
How good are you at editing?
Yeah, he's still the Speaker of the House. Anyway, Speaker of the House of Representatives Paul Ryan is planning to buy a new car when he leaves office in January, partly because he will no longer be driven around by security detail, and partly because a family of woodchucks ate his old one.
Would say that again?
Our Speaker of the House's car was eaten by woodchucks.
Was his car wood?
I'm not sure. I haven't read the story. The House Speaker told an Economic Club of Washington event Thursday that the animals wrecked his Chevy Suburban, which he had left at his mother's house in Janesville, Wisconsin, over the winter. He said it wouldn't start. I turned it into the dealer. They put it up and realized a family of woodchucks lived in the underbody of my Suburban. The animals had eaten the wiring, and the SUV is just dead, Ryan said to laughter.
How did they eat the wiring and live?
Well, the car was off, so I don't think there was any...
Surely eating, wiring isn't good for them.
I think they just chew... I'm sure they're like rats, they just like to chew things.
That's what I was going to say, actually, before. I listened to a podcast this morning, which was recommended to me by the podcast Criminal. And it was a bottle of generic cola being interviewed and it learned me two things, right? First of all, it learned me that the first energy drinks were made out of water and radium.
Radium?
And yeah, Google it. And it also learned me that people in Thailand leave out bottles of Fanta to appease good folks.
So the energy drink contained radium was actually a thing in the 1920s.
Yeah, in the 1900s, early 1900s, the first energy drinks had radioactive material in them. Do you know what it does to you if you drink it?
I would think it would give you cancer.
It eats away at your bones.
Yeesh.
Yeah, it likes your bones.
You think it'd turn you into like the Incredible Hulk.
They had to bury the guy in, like, a special coffin, like a lead-lined coffin, and then they dug him up in the 60s and he was still radioactive.
Yeesh. At least he can come back as a zombie.
Well, he's got no bones.
I'll be a jelly zombie.
Like, his bones would be, apparently he's missing, like, part of his face and shit.
That's gross.
Yeah. Because it just, like, chomped away on his bones.
Here's a marketing thing that went wrong. Pay your age deal ends in chaos for Build-A-Bear. Do you have Build-A-Bears there?
Yes, we have Build-A-Bears.
Okay. So I guess the same store. Build-A-Bear's Workshop, almost too good to be true, pay your age deal, and the deal turned out to be just that, or at least just too good. The shopping mall staple, which specializes in customized stuffed animals, offered shoppers a one-day-only deal. Customers could buy the typically $20 to $35 items for a price matching their own age. Per fortune, the promotion, which is offered in the U.S., U.K., and Canada, was pulled after just hours. As USA Today notes, the insanely long lines that appeared outside stores weren't just casual shoppers. They'd all enrolled ahead of time with the Build-A-Bear Bonus Club rewards program in order to get the deal. Some waited hours before they were told the promotion was no longer available. As a flurry of criticism ensued from miffed customers across social media, the Missouri-based Build-A-Bear Workshop Incorporated stepped in to try to calm the masses with the aid of vouchers for future purchases.
Yeah, because, right, how many people are actually going to be like me and be like 31 going, I want to build a bear?
Yeah, there's people probably bringing in like their 3-year-old.
Yeah, it's obviously going to be like an Adrian Matter Clocks.
What if you have like a 6-month-old? Do you pay like 50 cents or you have to pay the whole $1?
Probably have to pay the whole $1 or pound or whatever currency you're buying in.
Yeah.
I want to build a bear.
Wait, go build one.
We've got to build a bear here, I think. Maybe we have. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's London I'm thinking of.
I don't think we have it on our closest mall, but I think our second closest mall to where I am has one.
All I know is I've been in a Build-A-Bear. It could have been here. It could have been when I was at uni. So, I want to build a bear.
Well, go build one.
I'm going to have to see whether we've got one in Liverpool.
I could look it up. Let's see, Liverpool.
Yeah.
Build-A-Bear.
Yeah.
You have one at Liverpool 1.
Ah! I know where it is.
There you go.
It makes me sad though when you go in and they're all black in the little things.
When you what?
You know when you go in before you've had the little stuffing put in and they're all just lying flat in the little things.
Oh, yeah, they're just like empty skins.
Yeah, it makes me sad.
Well, they'll be filled.
Do you remember when Build-A-Bear used to have a little heart for feet?
And hearts that beated?
Yeah, they have hearts that beated.
That's weird. Seems kind of creepy.
So, you build a bear as a heart that, like, then...
Yeah, I wouldn't like that. That's creepy.
What happens when it stops? Do you have to tell your kids that you build a bears, like, die?
You have to bury it and buy a new one.
That's so sad. Imagine a little Build-A-Bear graveyard in the back garden.
Build-A-Bear would like that, then they get more sales.
Oh, but then the old little Build-A-Bears rotten. Imagine zombie Build-A-Bears.
What to drink radium? Energy drinks.
Oh, Build-A-Bear zombies! I want one!
You should ask them.
If anybody did what we just said and buried their children's Build-A-Bears when the heart stopped beating, please exhume them Build-A-Bears and send them to me.
There you go. So you'll take real bears and Build-A-Bears.
Yes, I will.
So any type of bears. Pixie will take care of them.
Yes. Imagine having a little zombie Build-A-Bear army.
How about a zombie real bear?
Oh, that'd be adorable.
Maybe if they kill that real black bear, they can send it to you. You can bring it back to life.
No. Nobody is touching that bear. I'm now the legal guardian of that bear.
Yeah, but it could be a zombie bear.
I want that bear alive.
We have a follow-up.
Send me the head of anyone who harms that bear.
I'll try to keep an eye on what happens to that bear. Here's a follow-up story. Stormy Daniels' charges were dropped after her strip club no-touching arrest.
Why? Because she was settled.
Because, let's see, according to an attorney, said that some patrons touched Daniels in a non-sexual way during her appearance at the club. He characterized the arrest as an absurd use of law enforcement resources, in part because he says female undercover officers asked Daniels if they could place their faces in her breasts. So they basically set her up to be arrested.
No, because she could have... No.
Not true.
She could have said, keep your face away from my boobies.
Yeah. So let's follow up to that. They dropped charges. After 66 years of growing, the longest fingernails are cut. They'll be they'll be displayed at Ripley's Believe It or Not in New York City.
Have you seen the way fingernails grow when they're not cut? They grow in a circle.
Yeah, they curl.
Yeah, it's fine.
They belong to Sridhar Chalal of India. He was 82 years old, and they've been growing for 66 years. So I guess since he was 16.
Fingernails should not get that long. They're a tool. They're like claws. You can't use them correctly if they're all...
They were 30... They stretched together about 30 feet. So basically... his thumbnail was 6.5 feet long.
How did he do anything?
I don't know. Maybe that was his thing. He just stood there with his freakishly long nails and people just tip him or something.
Who wiped his bum?
Let's see. The story might say. Let's see. Well, they cut it off with like a power tool, like a mini power saw.
Jesus Christ.
Let's see, though his fragile nails complicated many everyday activities like sleeping, he led a mostly normal life. He married, had 2 children, and worked for 22 years as a photographer at a government agricultural magazine, using a camera with a customized handle. He's now looking forward to some relief, having complained of pain in his arm, shoulder, and fingertips. Due to the nail's weight over 6 decades, however, his left hand is permanently disfigured, leaving him unable to open his hand or flex his fingers.
Why did he let them grow that long?
I don't know. Do you imagine? So he's basically like a photographer. Like, could you imagine somebody with a camera and they just got like nails that are 6 feet long? Like,
that's just poor hygiene in general. Like,
yeah, I'm just thinking.
Why did his wife let him touch her with sand hands?
I mean, he had 2 kids, so I guess they got their freak on while he had long nails.
Oh, it's basic hygiene. I'd be like, no. Oh God, imagine how dirty they were.
They're a little bit crusty.
Oh, don't.
Imagine picking your teeth with those.
Why would you do that?
Because you could.
No, you couldn't.
You don't want him to pick your teeth. You wouldn't want him to pick your teeth with his 6 foot long, curly, crusty fingernails.
You couldn't pick your teeth with them.
You might be able to.
That's like floss them with your own hair.
You could.
Yeah, but it'd be disgusting.
Yeah, but being disgusting doesn't mean you can't do it.
But you can't with curly nails because the sharp bits curl lead under.
You what?
The sharp bits all curled under.
I could stand them a little bit long.
No. Mine don't even grow well to get that long.
What can you think you can ask for fake nails that are 6 feet long?
No, that's bigger than me. His fingernails were taller than me.
Yeah. Well, they curled up, so I mean...
Yeah, but the actual length of them was taller than me.
Yeah, that's pretty gross.
By like almost a foot.
I wouldn't grow my, Of course, you have to start growing them at 16 and live to be in your 80s to grow them that long, I guess. So
it's vile.
So it's too late for us, even if we wanted to. So when you're in your 80s, like, my only regret was not growing my fingernails to ridiculously long length.
Listen, it's never too late to do anything.
Well, it's too late to grow fingernails that long.
No, because you might live till you're in your hundreds.
Yeah, I guess, but you have to 66 years. I'd have to be pushing 100. No, I'd be over. I'd be 104. Yeesh.
You know, by the time we're 100, coffee might be extinct. How much does that scare you?
They'll grow it. They'll find a way. They say the same thing about chocolate and all sorts of things.
I have to live without chocolate.
Did you live without coffee?
No.
You might have to. Hey, if they run out of coffee, you should call the police.
I'm gonna call the army.
Yeah, but it's the British Army, so it's not a good one.
What?
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 Said the British Army, so it's not a good one.
Why is it not a good army, the British Army?
Well, you lost to American Army, and then you lost pretty much to the German Army twice till we saved you.
Oh right, is that how it is? Maybe we'll just withdraw from all your wars.
No, you won't. Whatever America does, British, they always go with it. No matter how ridiculous it is.
And that's what I don't like.
But you don't like that they just go along with anything we do?
Yeah, I hate it.
It's like, even though our country is an offspring of yours, like, we're like your boss.
Like, I feel like our children are smart enough to read cookie packets before they eat cookies they're allergic to.
You what?
I feel like our children are smart enough to read cookie packets before they eat any cookies they're allergic to.
I'll go back to the cookie packets?
Yeah, we could destroy you with packets of cookies.
We can read. We're literate. So far.
But you don't.
I read. I just read all these stories.
And how many packets of your food did you read?
I read food packets. But I don't have any food allergies either. So I don't have to worry about it.
Everything I eat or drink.
So you're more likely to get sick from not reading packages than I am, because I don't have food allergies.
Yep,
What?
I read them.
Yeah. If you don't, I guess you could sue.
That'd be my fault.
No. You tell me to label their packages more clearly, they need to change the colors of them.
What if I just go out and buy milk and just drink milk and just be like, can you pour all milk with the same colour top? Why just putting your colour top to skimmed, semi-skimmed and full fat? Well, why not mark all your milk with milk?
You drink the milk and then tell them you didn't know it had milk in it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Why not?
Because I'd be really ill.
Yeah, but you can sue them for it. Sue the British Dairy Council or whatever. I don't know what you have over there.
No, I don't. My mum used to be a cleaner, right?
Mm-hmm.
And for a while she was a cleaner in a milk factory. And one day she was cleaning like the offices, where people send shit back. And there was a letter with like with something in a glass jar. Couldn't quite make out what it was in the jar, but the complete letter was just out. It's not like she was snooping, it was just out on the desk.
Mm-hmm.
And it said, we found a waterborne creature in the milk.
The what culture?
A waterborne creature in the...
Oh, waterborne creature in the milk.
How'd you get a waterborne creature in your milk?
Well, I guess it's a parasite of some sort, I would guess. I would think it'd be some sort of microscopic parasite.
Was it you I was talking to about the mini milk?
Mini milk?
The mini milk, the finger in the mini milk?
I don't think so.
Oh my god! Do you know what mini milk is?
No.
Google it. Google it now, please.
Mini milk? M-I-N-I,
Yeah.
milk? Let's look it up. Mini milk. Oh, it's like like an ice cream, bar?
Yeah, how small is that, please?
It's hard to tell.
Well, it's quite small, isn't it?
Looks like it.
Yeah, it's really small. I used to work with this man who said he got a year's supply of mini milk. Or a lifetime supply of mini milk. Not remember which. But the reason he got it was because he found some in his mini milk.
Found a thumb?
Yeah, so look how small them mini milk are.
Maybe it's like a kid thumb.
It was a worker's thumb, like a worker at the factory. Like, that must have been just all thumb on a stick covered in ice cream.
Yeah, I don't think I'd want to eat one again after that.
No, I was like, I would never eat another mini milk, ever. I think it was only a year's supply.
Yeah, I won't want one. Maybe that's what they were counting on. Like, hey, we'll give them a large supply of something this guy doesn't want anyway. Yeah, that's gross.
Yeah.
Well, that's the news story. Let me reload the news. If there's anything else. That's about it.
That it? That everything?
That's the week's news.
I feel like we've been very sane today, actually.
Oh, we're going to start a social group, remember?
Oh, yeah.
I have to make plans about that.
Yeah. Listen, if you don't think I'm God, you don't have to be part of it.
What? You know what I think about that?
Do not. I thought it was going to be that other one.
Oh, the kazoo?
Yeah.
Where did I put the kazoo? Oh, here it is. That wasn't a very good kazoo sound.
You're not a very good kazoo sound.
Well, exactly. That's why I wasn't very good.
I feel like I stayed a lot more on track than I did last week.
Well, last week we started talking about Big
I've
Brother.
had more than I had last week.
Yeah, last week we got pretty random.
Yeah.
But that's okay. We had less news stories last week.
Yeah, we did.
It's been a busy news day.
I feel like it's been a busy week. I feel like it's been like a year since last time we did this.
When did we do it last week?
Thursday.
Last Thursday? Well, it's been every week.
Yeah, but still, it's only like on Tuesday. I couldn't believe it was only Tuesday.
Well, not Tuesday?
Like on Tuesday, someone was talking about it being Tuesday, and I was like, how's it only Tuesday?
And now we leaped to Friday. Tuesday was my birthday.
Oh shit, yeah, it was.
You didn't get me anything.
I gave you my time. Gave you the gift of my time.
Not much. I don't think we talked much Tuesday. So I didn't get much of your
I
time.
just talked about in general in life.
Oh, I'm lying. So you give me
That comes to every birthday and Christmas.
So you give me my gift year round. Is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the same thing I got you. I re-gifted.
You re-gifted it? Who did you re-gift it to?
To you.
You re-gifted me my own time.
Yeah, with my time.
That is cheeky.
Yeah.
I'm just not going to get you anything.
So you're not going to give me anything?
No, just not going to give you any time anymore.
Well, then I won't give you any time anymore. This will be our last show.
That's totally for the good of the world.
Hey, this show's a community service.
Me too.
They're not getting this news on CNN or whatever. BBC. They're not talking about. Oh, here's one. It's a news story. Ancient sarcophagus. Good grief, I can't read the name.
The sarcophagus.
There you go. It yields a horrible.
Skeletons in it, and they said they're not scared that he opens a case. Well, how do we know they haven't opened a case?
Oh, the curse, yeah. They said there's a vile red liquid in there.
Yeah, they said they think water got in from the sewage thing.
Ew.
How do we not know he hadn't got some, like, ancient disease and now they're gonna catch it and spread it around the world?
So we need to build a wall around Egypt, right?
We could just shoot the people that opens it.
Oh, I guess.
What they do to cows when cows get sick.
So you guys just shoot these people to be safe?
Yeah.
They might be cursed.
Well, we're not cursed, they're cursed.
I'm saying, just in case they're cursed. They might not be cursed either. You're saying just to be sure, you just kill them anyway.
Listen, I'm just saying, when this plague takes over the world and we don't know what to do, because it's like 3,000-year-old plague or however old that skeletons was, them 3 skeletons, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we don't know what to do.
Then you'll be like, we should have,
I'll just be like, look, it's on you. So it's on the rest of you for not doing what needed to be done.
Would you shoot them?
No.
Well, that's hypocritical.
I'd put them in there with the skeletons because they wanted to get in it so much, and then I'd close it back up.
Jeez,
It'd be like a time capsule. We could go back in 3,000 years and open it.
Let's see if there's any more weird red fluid.
Are they sure it's not Fanta and it was put in there to appease the spirits?
Like a strawberry Fanta?
Yeah.
It could be. They didn't say it wasn't
and
that.
You get some Fanta to appease the spirits.
They should have used like orange though.
Apparently it's because they can't do blood sacrifice anymore.
So they use Fanta?
Yeah, because it's viscous. I'm not sure what that means, red liquid.
I don't think Fanta's a purpose blood sacrifice.
If they're all if all the
Substitute.
ghosts are just drinking Fanta, aren't they gonna get like ghost diabetes?
They could. If ghosts got diabetes. We still need to find a ghost anatomist and physiologist on the show so we can learn more about ghosts. We can learn more about ghosts.
We need to do that. I've got so many questions.
So
Why did they used to drink blood? I mean, the ghosts. Surely they don't have to eat at all.
would the ghosts drink blood?
Yeah, I mean, that's why they'll leave on Fanta out for them now.
So they'll drink the Fanta but not the blood.
Oh, well, apparently they used to drink the blood. And, like, if you get them to drink your offering of blood or Fanta, then they'll protect you from other spirits.
What if people drank Fanta though? Would they be safe?
I don't know. I don't like Fanta.
I can remember last time I had Fanta. They come out with new flavors sometimes. Sometimes I'll drink when they have a new flavor. I think last time they had like a mango or something. A mango Fanta, I think. Or maybe it's Crush, I don't know. Same thing here. It's a fruit soda.
I don't like anything like that.
Well, I guess that's the show today, everybody. We'll be back next week, right?
Yes. Unless you know somebody's actually phoned the police next time and have been rescued.
Well, we only call the police if somebody's trying to use a fake coupon. Or we think they're trying to use a fake coupon. Or if we get fouled in a basketball game. That's
Or, you know, here, if KFC doesn't have KFC, I'm going to find what them girls were talking about, because apparently it was a KFC in Merseyside and the police was, maybe it was transcripts rather than actual recordings. I'm going to find it and I will put the picture of the koala bear in the jumper on the Twitter.
Alright. So stay tuned to our Twitter. It's twitter.com/twoflutepodcast is our There's our Twitter page.
Tweet, tweet.
Yeah, tweet at us and such. Or don't. Whatever. Oh, here's the 911. Here's the 999 call to KFC. Let's play that real quick.
Which one's this?
This is a man calls 999 over KFC closure. I don't think you'll be able to hear it, but the people will.
Hello, police emergency.
Hi, I've got an emergency here.
Right, whereabouts are you, please?
I'm at home actually.
Right, so what's going on?
Basically, I don't know how you feel about this, but KFC's closed. I'm entirely not happy. I have to go to Burger King now.
Right, and you are taking the mic, aren't you? Bringing on 999 with this.
Well, I got told to ring 999 for any.
Taking the mic is like when you take the mic.
Okay, well, I'm going to clear the line. I'm not taking any sort of report from you.
He was upset that KFC was closed. He had to go to Burger King. You not have any fast food restaurants of your own, or you just reach out to American fast food restaurants?
I don't know. I like Barney's. That's it.
Yeah, what's it called? Duchess? Is that what he said?
I said I can't eat that shit.
Oh, I gotcha.
I said I don't know, I can't eat that shit.
Okay. Well, is there any England only fast food restaurants? So I'm wondering.
I don't know, but I heard that if you don't want to bite down on a screw when you're eating, like your Burger King or your McDonald's, don't get the vegetarian option because apparently they always come with screws in that fall off the machines.
Ew. I heard one got parasites in it. McDonald's salads. I think that was in the States.
I don't think McDonald's salads are very healthy.
No, they just load it with a bunch of crap.
I wouldn't eat one.
I get a Big Mac salad for a while.
Ew. What's the point of that?
I don't know. I've never tried it.
Surely the salad is for people that don't want to be eating the Big Mac.
You think it'd just be a Big Mac with extra lettuce? Alright, everybody. Take care.
You too.
Have a good day.
You too.
I was talking to people, not you. I don't care if you have a good day.
Oh, fuck you.
Bye, everybody.